use your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin.
This is How to Use Your God Power Course Menu Features, Part 2 of 3. It is continued from the prior video, Part 1 of 3. For best results, watch it first. Let's go to the illustration gallery. This one is a lot of fun. This is the information page for the illustration gallery. At the top, in the middle, is the Help Video button. That will play the help video for this part of the menu system. This button, with the V on it, will display illustrations and pictures. The button, with the V inside two circles, will display the animated GIF version of the illustrations. The button, with the F inside two circles, will display the flash movie clip of the illustration. Notice that it says, "Click here to open the gallery directory." Let's click on it to see how it works. These are all the pictures that are in the gallery. You can copy all of these pictures and illustrations out of this directory to your computer hard drive for your own use. There are more than 100 of these illustrations that come with the course. You can copy just the ones you want, or copy them all. Send them to your friends, or you can print them out and hang them on your walls. Let's close out this directory and go to the gallery itself. As you can see, at the bottom of the page, the gallery has 13 pages. To go to another gallery page, you can click on a certain page number at the bottom, or click on the left or right arrows at the top. Let's pick a page at random, page 6. The page number turns red, indicating the page that you are on. Let's look at one of these illustrations. This one is the Reality Go Round illustration with the faith door. It is an animated GIF, which means that it is a moving illustration. If we click on the V button, it will display the animated GIF version of the illustration. There it is. This is the Reality Go Round with the faith door coming in. At the top, you can copy this illustration or any of the others from the directory and send them to anyone you want. As you can see, at the bottom of the illustration, it says, from the book, How to Use Your God Power. These are very nice illustrations to share with your family and friends. Let's look at another page. Page 10. This is a fun illustration. It is another animated picture. Let's click on it. It says, the more beliefs that you have in the extraordinary, the more extraordinary your own reality can be. When you see an illustration that you like, look up its name in the illustration directory that we saw earlier, and copy it to your computer. Let's look at page 11 now, and see what is there. Here we have a hand, with eyes at the tip of each finger. This illustration is from chapter 10. It is about a Russian woman who could see and read with her fingertips. This illustration is a flash movie clip. Now, you know how to navigate through the illustration gallery. Let's have a look at the audiobook. Notice that when I put my cursor over the audiobook icon, it becomes energized. When we click on it, we come to the audiobook master. This is the main information page. At the top, in the middle, is the Help Video button. That will play the help video for this part of the menu system. When we click on the Next button at the bottom, we come to this main audiobook page. From here, you have access to the entire audiobook. Notice that when I put the cursor over the speaker icons, they energize. They become activated. The audiobook is organized by chapters, from chapter number 1 to chapter number 15. You can click on any one of these chapters and start playing the audiobook tracks for that chapter. Notice that chapters number 14 and number 15 do not have the reviews or quizzes. For example, let's look at chapter number 2. When I click on it, all the tracks for that chapter will be loaded in your MP3 player and begin to play. A whole chapter can have hundreds of tracks.
Chapter 2.
Look how many tracks are in this chapter.
There have been a lot of books
You
written
can
on the
play
meaning
all
of
the
life,
tracks from
and
the
they
beginning
address
of the
most
chapter,
topics that come to
or
mind.
start at any point in
However,
the chapter
this book is going
and
to
play
cover
just the
meaning of
ones
your life,
that you want.
starting from your
Let's
choice
close that
of a
out.
physical.
You can also play just the reviews or just the quizzes for any chapter. For example, let's play the chapter quiz for chapter number 5. These are both
Chapter
the questions
5.
and answers for the
Resonance.
chapter.
The
Let's
secret
close that out.
matchmaking.
Notice that the word icon is red. That means that the speaker icons are visible and selectable. If I click on Tracks and Time, that changes the display from speakers to the number of tracks and running time for each chapter. If we look at chapter 10, you can easily see that it is the longest chapter in the book. It has 276 tracks and plays for 9.6 hours. Now, you know how to access the audiobook from the course menu. One of the great features of this course can be found by clicking the Burn CDs button on the bottom right and moving to the audio CD page. With this course, you can burn your own audio CDs. This is a graphic display of the 40 audio CDs in the course. It lists the number of tracks and time for each CD. For example, let's look at CD number 19, which covers part of chapter 10. It has 33 tracks, and it is approximately 62 minutes long. Now when you click on that CD, it brings up the tracks for that CD in your player/CD burner. It not only has the audiobook tracks for that CD, but it also automatically inserts a beginning track that tells you what CD number it is and what parts of the book that CD covers. Let's click on CD number 19 just to see how this works. Let's listen to the first track on this CD. How to Use Your God Power, the audiobook, by Richard Lee McKim Jr., copyright 2010. CD number 19, of 36. This CD starts from chapter number 10, book page 273, up to page number 288. Let the quest for knowing begin. Let's stop the player. Once the tracks for that CD load into your CD player, you just click on the Burn CD option to create your own audiobook CD. Then, you just repeat this procedure until you have burned all the CDs for the course. Let's close this player. Remember, it will take 40 CDs to hold the entire audiobook, including the 4 bonus review CDs. Near the bottom are 2 button links. One says Help, and the other says Art. The Help button leads to a help screen that will guide you through other optional ways that you can burn your own CDs from this course. The Art button opens the CD art directory. Let's click on the art link to see these art files. These are the art files for the audio CDs. They are the exact labels that are printed on them. Now, you know how to listen to the course audiobook, and how to burn your own copy of the audiobook on CDs. To get back to the main menu, all you have to do is click all the back buttons until you get there. Or, just click on the main menu button, and you are there. Let's take a look at the slideshows. Notice that when I put the cursor over top of the slideshow icon, it energizes and activates. The first slideshow page has some information about the slideshows. It has more than 1,500 slides and is 51 hours long, which includes watching the video examples. At the top, in the middle, is the Help Video button. That will play the help video for this part of the menu system. When we click through to the next page, we find the slideshow tips. During the slideshow, you can do a right click and bring up a short menu that will let you pause the show or move to any place in the show. The slideshow master is on the next page. Notice that there are 37 slideshows that cover the entire book. They are all organized by chapters. An example chapter number 1 has 3 parts. So, there are 3 slideshows for chapter number 1. All you have to do is click on the slideshow that you want to see, and it will automatically start playing. When it has finished, you just click on the next one that you want. Let's click on one to see how it works. We will click on the slideshow for chapter number 4. It will open up full screen, which is much larger than this video size, so we will only see a small part of the slideshow presentation. During the show, I will show you how to right-click to move to another slide, or to end the show. Notice right here that I have right-clicked the mouse, and I am choosing to go directly to slide number 13.
Video example. Frequency.
Now,
creates
I'm going
shape.
directly to slide number 14. You can exit the slideshow by right-clicking the mouse and choosing to exit the show, or by hitting the escape key. At the bottom are links to the slideshows with the reviews and quizzes. When you click on these, it takes you to the part which has the reviews and quizzes. You then click on the jump option and go directly to the review section. Now you know how to access the slideshow master and play the shows that you want to see. To go back to the main menu, you can click on the back buttons until you get there, or you can just click on the main menu button, and you are there. To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Course Menu, Features, Part 3 of 3. Let your quest for knowing continue.